Simultaneous translation, you can take the headphones. Si necesitan ustedes traducción simultánea.
You need simultaneous translation, please use the headsets. As I was saying in Basque, the Televisioners Award, Another Look, Spanish Television Another Look Award for the first wife, Ashmi Fair, their director, will be with us. A big round of applause for her.
¿Alguna pregunta?
So excited
to be here, so grateful and honored. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh.
George, the award.
Oh, it's I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will ask for it. Wait a moment.
It's my first time I've received an award.
Okay, just we can wait for a moment.
Let's wait for a moment. The award will come along so that you can take a photo. Meanwhile, if you've got any questions, please raise your hands.
We can wait. Adelante. Micrófono, sí.
Yes, please. Go ahead. Microphone. I would like to know whether you talk to the actresses of the film vis-a-vis the award that you've just received. Whether you've talked to the actresses.
To the actress about the award.
No, nobody knows except my family.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. ¿Sí? Vale, un fuerte aplauso, por favor.
A big round of applause, please. Irizar Basque Film Award for the film. Coldo Martón y Marian Fernández, producers, are with us.
Si hay alguna pregunta.
If there are any questions, please raise your hands.
Your hand, galderarik mesedez. Coldo, Maria.
Coldo, Marian, thank you very much. You've got a microphone. Well, I want to reflect about how important it is to have the opportunity of the film festival and our films, and to be able to come from the festival with the drive and the recognition of receiving an award. And the award has an economic amount, and that for us undoubtedly is very important, but it also has another dimension, and that is the echo that the film has, and it will be seen in film theaters. We're in many film theaters in the Basque Country, and it's a fundamental importance that the festival can help us in a certain extent to keep up, and the audience can encourage themselves to see our proposal. We're very, very happy. Thank you very much. I'm going to be very brief. We're very happy with this award, ETHA Award. I want to thank this award, and as the slogan of Chinchua Film says, it's very important that these films that are made at home can be made to distribute them throughout the world. And we receive this at home precisely, but we hope that the whole world can see it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Any questions? Let's continue with the Donostia San Sebastian area. The Audience Award, City of Donostia San Sebastian Audience Award. For One Day More with Life, we've got Laura de Alfreda, co-director, and Amaya Ramirez, producer.
Primero la foto, por favor, ahí. ¿Dónde está la marca? Perdona. Sí, el micrófono es vuestro.
The microphone is yours. If anyone wants to ask a question, please raise your hand, please. We have a question. Hi. Congratulations for the award. First of all, I would like to ask you, how do you feel with the Audience Award? Because 902 is a very high score. With other awards have been received with a lower score. How do you feel? Well, very happy. And also, it's been a night, very nervous night, because the film that came second, well, it had 901. So it's like black magic, and also it's very difficult to rationalize the votes that were received. But I would like to add that the Audience Award receiving an animation film for adults is very special. It's quite significant, and I hope it encourages the people to drop those prejudices and tiredness of seeing animation film and turn up to the film theaters. The award is, I come from Egypt, from Agona, from the Red Sea, for receiving the first audience there, and I turned up to the gala, so there's the Audience Award here, but also in Egypt. So there, for me, as a director, it's a strong backing, especially when we're going not only the Audience Award in our city, but also in Egypt. So we received it in different countries. Thank you.
Muy bien, eskerrik asko eta zorionak. Turno ahora para Zabaltegi, Tabakalera Sari.
So the Tabakalera Zabaltegi Award for Son for the Jungle. Let's receive the director, Jean-Gabriel Periot.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have here a microphone. You can tell us how are you feeling, whatever you want.
Diga lo que quiera.
Good night. Perhaps at the end, I'm very surprised about this award, not because of me, but because of the short films. In between the competition with feature film, medium length films, and short films, and to have a jury who award 2 short films, really quite brave for me, and it's mean a lot for someone that myself that don't try to take care about border. but usually a film it's a fiction film, and a film it's a feature-length films. So to award the documentary short film, it's quite courageous, and really happy to be this one.
Okay. Thank you very much and congratulations. Any question? Okay, thank you very much. Horizontes haría Premio Horizontes Award para familia.
Horizon Award for a Family Submerged. We've got with us the director, Maria Alce.
Miss Maria.
Okay. Okay. Here I'll show the prize.
Bien, si alguien desea hacer alguna pregunta.
If anyone wants to ask any questions to Maria.
Ok, María, pues te escuchamos. Tienes aquí.
Let's listen to you, Maria. If you've got a microphone, if you want to ask any questions as you've received the award, for example. Well, it was beautiful to be here in the San Sebastian Film Festival. The truth is, for us, it was the first projections that was spoken in Spanish, and the climate and the atmospheres were great in all of the showings, and with very interesting questions that we were talking to several people who loved the subject matter. It was great to share this. We're very happy with this award, so thank you very much, Maria, and congratulations.
Scotiabank New Directors.
Scotiabank New Directors Award.
Scotiabank New Directors Award. Para Boku.
For Boku Wale Susama Lakirai. With us, the Hiroshi Okuyama and the producer Tabashi Yoshiro.
Would you mind? ¿Alguna pregunta?
Any questions?
Galderarik mesedez. Si quieren pueden utilizar.
Please, you can use the microphone and say a few words.
このサンセバスチャン映画祭で映画を流してもらった後の拍手と歓声を僕は一生忘れることはありません。本当にありがとうございました。Estoy muy contento de.
I'm very happy to receive this award in the San Sebastian Film Festival. I'm sure I'm never going to ever forget this memory.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Arigato. Muy bien. Congratulations.
The jury award to the best script, screenplay, it's ex aequo award. Let's name the both films that have been awarded. L'Infidèle by Luis Cadell, co-screenplay writer, and Julie de Paul Liberty, the screenplay writer. Let's receive both of them on stage soon. Thank you. Big round of applause. Good evening.
Uy, cuántas preguntas, bien.
A lot of questions. Second row, please.
Muy bien, puedes formular la pregunta.
Hi, Paul. Good evening. Congratulations. I know you're good. What excites you more when you receive an award to the best screenplay in an international festival for a Ken Loach film, or this evening for a film by Siar Boyain? Tell me the truth. Well, the awards, a bit like a lottery, the truth be said. We all know this, therefore the truth is the screenplay award is for the entire crew and cast. I feel that in my heart and my soul and my blood. So it's a collaboration when we make films. And filmmaking is a collaboration. There's dreams, doubts, and many things, and the truth is, and there's this one specifically, Ithia, the director, apart from being a director, she put a lot into this screenplay with her suggestions, original ideas, and solutions. So she was aware of the screenplay, so therefore I've never felt that all of these awards could be separated. It's a collaboration, Alberto Iglesias, the production team, the sound. What an enormous amount of talent. I feel an enormous amount of talent here. And we had the good luck of spending a beautiful time in Cuba. And without the talent and the education, thanks to Cuba for this, otherwise, so that we had a very high level, and this is an award for everyone involved, cast and crew. Thank you very much. I'm glad to see you. Good evening. What impressed me was your commitment with Cuba in your speech, looking for a way of changing the world. I would like to ask you about another movement for a change, especially in the cinema industry, the Me Too. When this movement started, it was very strongly whether you believe something has changed. Yes. Well, obviously, what's happened in front of our eyes for many, many years, which is a power which was completely unequal, and every time was this an unequal power, there was always a lot of abuse. So therefore, I've got a lot of respect for these people that have struggled, and they've challenged men who are very powerful, and I believe they've had an effect throughout the world. And we notice a difference, an equality throughout the country and all over the place, but especially in the film industry. So therefore, I want to support them, and I feel a lot of solidarity with this movement. Thank you very much for your question. Sometimes when I speak very quickly, I get lost. So I get lost and I don't know where I'm going. Final question in the front row. Yes, I would like to ask you, the award is equal with Luis Garrel and with Jean-Claude Carrière. What does it feel like to share with? It's an enormous pleasure. I remember when we were talking of Iran, for example, which had a lot of respect. So this, he would like to share many, many awards. So therefore, I think it's a great idea to share this joy. So therefore, and also we've got to bear in mind, it's great to be recognized, but also we shouldn't take it too seriously. The lottery depends on the jury, so therefore I recognize the effort of many people back there. So therefore I'm very happy when it's shared. Yes, of course. Thank you very much. Just one thing. Talking about this film in Cuba, we must remember I had a small speech, but I think that 58 years ago, this blockage, economic blockage, going from one generation to another is a punishment, a collective punishment, which is unfair, and every year the General Assembly votes against it. And the fact that the US and Israel on their own are denying and supporting this, I think it's very important to recognize this and to recognize that it's a collective punishment and we have to stop it. And I think these are shameful hypocrites and hitmen, and it's about time we stop this abuse. And I wanted to say this, I think talking about this film in Cuba is very important. And thank you very much for your patience.
Esperamos ver ahora a Luis Garrel, co-guionista.
The co-scriptwriter of the next film will be appearing.
Ah, you want to show the thing? Okay. Where? Take it there?
No, you can.
You want me to take it? Okay, you want to make pictures? I'm French, you know. Wait. I mean, if you don't have any question, don't feel guilty. You know, we like this. It's a good atmosphere. If I were you, I wouldn't have any question for me, you know? because this is the thing, like you said. Now, the only thing that I can tell, it's like Jean-Claude Carrière, the co-writer of the film, is 87 years old. A week ago, so when it was very cool for me, because when I called him and I said, okay, you've got the prize for he was like a child, you know, because he was, it's so cool, because he won, I don't know how many awards he won in his life. And me, when I was, I don't know, the first time that I met Jean-Claude Carrière, I couldn't like expect to work with him. And then when he said, yes, okay, let's work together. And then I'm very proud to get this award to him. And this is what I said on stage, like this, because I can be very obsessive, and him is he's like a Japanese master, you know, so he can write so few words, he can mean a lot of things. Me, 3 pages and doesn't mean anything, you know, so, and I can write and read again and again, so he was a little bit like angry with me a lot of time. So now that I have this award, I said that I can work with him again, so that's good, because now he doesn't have any reason to say no to me, so this is like pour Jean-Claude Carrière, but good for me, you know, because that's cool. And what else can I say? It's okay, you know, I'm very happy.
Okay. Thank you very much. Congratulations for the prize. Emakumezko aktore onenaren zilarrezko maskorra orain, Concha de Plata.
The silver shield to the best actress, Pia Chelta, for the film Blind Spot. A big round of applause, please.
Yes, 1 second.
I can help you. Questions for Pia? ¿Alguna pregunta? Aquí en la primera fila, por favor.
Front row, please. I would like to ask you the role that you portray is a character who is very intense, that suffers a lot. I'm not too sure whether you want to change register and you've done a comedy, or do you want to continue in drama because you feel more comfortable?
I would like to know your character from the previous film, because I would like to know if now you are thinking about changing maybe a comedy or something, not a drama. Maybe you think better or you feel comfortable with the drama, or maybe not.
No, what I love about my work is the big contrasts, and that's the gift of being an actress, is that you have all those contrasts. And sometimes I do Henrik Ibsen on stage, sometimes I do comedy, and sometimes I do these important stories. And for me it was very rewarding to have the opportunity to dive into such an important work that Blind Spot was. My director Tuva, she had not only a vision, she had a mission, and it was to do preventative work within mental health. So I'm very thankful towards her for letting me be a part of our journey.
Thank you very much, Pia. Any other question? Yeah.
Good night, congratulations.
Thank you.
Has hablado de...
You've talked about the courageousness of the director. Could you explain a bit further about how courageous she was in the film?
Very, very brave, and she was very consistent. She was very, she would not do any compromises in her way of making this movie. And she insisted so hard on telling the story in a very authentical and true way. And she did not want to romanticize or dramatize or glorify anything. And she wanted it to be so close to authenticity as possible.
Okay, thank you very much.
Because her mission is very much to do preventative work.
Okay, thank you, Pia, and congratulations for the prize. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gizonezko aktore onenaren
Silver Seashell to the best actor, Dario Grandinetti, for his performance in the film Rojo.
fuerte aplauso.
Big round of applause.
Gracias. Muy bien, tenemos aquí una pregunta.
We have a question in the second row, please. Hi, Dario. Congratulations. I would like to ask you whether I imagine the awards always come at the right moment, but at what time do you receive it personally, at a moment of maturity from an actor's standpoint, whether there's anxiety that is associated to actors and to doing your work, which is very difficult, that you perform in a moment of maturity and serenity? And have you overcome it? You've exceeded Ricardo Darín this evening, because he was always competing and you beat him. Well, I've just received a message when I just received this, congratulating me, and he said, I was surprised because I think that somebody else was going to win the award. But no, this doesn't mean anything personally. For me, what I say, yes, it means a lot, but no more than what it means. A recognition, tribute, and a tribute, it makes you feel happy. But in the same is that when you don't receive it, you don't think, when you receive, you don't think you've beaten anyone, or you don't receive, you lost. This is not a race. We don't arrive before anyone to anywhere, nor before, or 2 minutes earlier, or does it become any goal that you've scored to any team. This is, as I say, a recognition that makes you happy and makes you feel good. But responding to your question, this award, it is at a moment which is important for the film that we've made. It's a film that we like very much, that it talks about what it's believed to talk about in the world, to maintain and refresh people's minds, because things take place because there's a society of which we form part of, all of us, that helps. Those that govern us are not Martians. They don't come from another planet. These are people in the society that we all make up. And what probably we'll have to learn to do is to make sure that we know beforehand, before it arrives, for all of that policy of shortening things and to getting rid of rights. Nothing that we don't know, all of us that are here today. And as it's a world danger, I turn to the right, to the enormous right, and Nazism, which is happening once again in many places. This is a humble support in cinema. I think the memory exercise that we should make, and we should not use it in work or in a speech or discourse, but just knowing and realizing and learning so they don't fool you again. We've come a long way if we've achieved that. Any other questions?
Muy bien, Darío, pues.
Okay, Darío, thank you very much. Congratulations, and thank you very much for being here. Congratulations.
Zuzendari onenaren zilarrezko maskorra, kontxa de plata.
The silver shell to the best director, Benjamin Nastate, for the film Rojo, precisely. A big round of applause, please.
Sacar aquí el premio para que vea la gente la fotografía. ¿Puedes cogerlo, por favor? Muchas gracias. Y no, ¿puedes coger el premio, por favor? Espera. Y ahí en la marca. Muy bien, gracias.
Muy bien, si hay alguna pregunta. Galderarik, mesedez. Any question? Sí, Benjamín, si quieres podemos.
Benjamin, we can listen to you. I said thank you very much for your interest, and I said what I had to say when I received the award. I hope that this film is going to be premiered soon in Argentina. I hope it can be shown in Spain. I'm not sure. I want to invite all of you to interest you for the recent history in a way of getting to know the present as well. And that's all. Thank you very much to the San Sebastian Film Festival. We're very nervous, and sometimes we say a lot. We forget to say a lot of things. We better say it's marvelous for Latin American cinema as well, to find a genuine, authentic place for them, and that is very thankful. Thank you very much. We're very grateful. Congratulations for the award.
Para que lo puedas guardar. Gracias.
Vamos llegando ya al final.
Coming to the end now, special jury award, prize for Alpha the Right to Kill. The producer, Carlo Valenzón, is with us. A big round of applause.
Carlo, enhorabuena por...
Carlo, congratulations for the award. Here's the microphone if you want to say a few words. Hi.
International Film Festival. Thank you to the jury members and the president of the jury for choosing our film. Thank you for this award. I dedicate this on behalf of my mentor and my director, Brillante Mendoza. We dedicate this to all the Filipinos, to our country, the Philippines, to all the Filipinos in the world. Thank you for giving us an amazing story, and thank you for your support. This is the best gift for our 100 years of Philippine cinema. Mabuhay ang pelikulang Pilipino. Gracias.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Y el último premio.
And the last award to finish, we've got the Gold Shield to the best film, Entre Dos Aguas, Between Two Waters, the director Shaquila Cuesta and the producer Alex Lafuente.
Un fuerte aplauso, por favor.
Big round of applause, please. Let's hold on a second.
Perdona, Isa, aquí primero.
Please stand there with the award.
Bueno, pueden aprovechar.
Take full advantage to ask some questions if you deem it pertinent. Please, yes. First question in the front row. Hi. Congratulations. Over here. Congratulations for the award. I don't remember in the press conference you said whether you want to make a third part with Yusra, but I imagine that perhaps with the award, now you feel like a third, fourth, and fifth part, and making more films with the. Well, thank you very much for the question. It depends on the TVs as well, TV stations. As I said, there's always half a brain in the cinema. Want to continue this story throughout my life. It's a very project on time, the type of cinema that we want to make, and we like to spend our life recording and making films with Isra and Chito. But another part of my mind says, get out of there. Run away. Yes? Isaki, to all the everyone, congratulations for the award in the film. I would like to see when you think when a film that treats such a local reality, such Spanish Andalusian get from Cadiz, which is you won an award with an international jury that come from all over the world. What do you feel when you receive this? What a great emotion. It's crazy. The whole crew and cast, we've all cried and laughed. It's been marvelous. Very, very, very happy. So therefore, if people can see it from a award and like it, we're all very similar, aren't we, at the end of the day? People from Ohio or Australia or San Fernando or from Girona, we're not very different at the end of the day. We're all very similar, okay? Another question. Hi. Congratulations. I'm over here. Thank you very much, Maria. You've come back to San Sebastian. You've entered into the club of 2 golden shells. And I remember the last time, it was a bit of a hassle. How do you feel now, this time, these years that have gone by, how do you feel now in this on the stage? And also, you've said something, Peya said a compassive look, because in the official section there have been films that have been very political. What's happening? What's going on? What's happening in that sense? And also, how do you feel personally? Well, the truth is, it's one of the great moments of the evening when we were waiting in the background, and a person turned up and said, "Hi," in Spanish. I said, "I'm Alejandro Felicidades. Congratulations, you've made a great film. Thank you very much." And I left. I said, "Where are you going? You're Alexander Payne." And he said, "Yeah, that's me." I thought, the guy that's received 2 Oscars is marvelous. I really got very excited. And our film, Vis-a-Vis, your question, is a film. It's made from love, from tenderness and kindness. When we did the casting 14 years ago, and over time we had kids that we wanted to be able to live. We didn't think to spend this much time. We only spent 2 or 3 or 4 months or 1 year in the project, but we were looking for someone with whom we could enjoy ourselves. When we do fiction films, we're casting with the actors, for example. More than making auditions, what we do is set up and have a dinner and have lunch and have a coffee to see whether there's good chemistry end of the day. So therefore, I think it's great to make films like this. I remember years back, I said to make a film about Fraga, and when he was alive, I said, well, Fraga, it's a film. Obviously, it's a TV series, but it's 5. I couldn't spend 5 years of my life thinking about Fraga, but Chito and Isra and San Fernando. But I wanted to think about beautiful things, not about Fraga, who was a right-wing political activist. Any further questions? No? Okay. Thank you very much to all of you. It's a pleasure to be here. Congratulations. Thank you very much to all of you. Let's close the 66th edition of the San Sebastian International Film Festival. There's less to go for next year. Thank you very much and enjoy yourselves.